We'll work our way through normally. I think it's usually not a big thing. It's just the DPLs at the very start here, because there's usually a decent few to south with DPLs. There's, again, tentaculates periodically, but otherwise it's a bit of a roll call. You just find little groups of odd stuff like deep ones and Gilma, and it's like, ugh, what are you doing here? Go away. We don't have to move anybody to an exit zone though, so if I just move like a small little task force up ahead, we can just end the mission then. It's pretty easy peasy then. And there's these big 2x2 crab things that I can knock out with a stun launcher, then great. Also fine. Why do I keep misclicking? Like some of we are kind of messing up the wall. I think that's just like edge, like map edge wall though, or something. I don't think that's really indicative of very much. I mean, I can try with the sonic cannon, just blast at the wall a few more and maybe, but oh my god, these misclicks. So what's happening to me? Help. Quick, end it before I misclick horribly and do something dumb. Just slowly work our way through. You never know when a tentaculate's gonna around the corner and get you. I think the biggest thing at this stage of the game, though, is the little attrition war that you've had through this three-parter of a mission. Do you still have people and ammo? The answer is sometimes no. And it gets extremely close. But I think we've got plenty of people and I've got loads of ammo, so I'm honestly not feeling too bad about this. It's turned into a bit of a dungeon crawler now is all. And that's okay. I don't think we can break that wall. Fine. Can I get another launcher and the DPL? Where's the DPL? It'll always be a DPL to me. I don't care what you've renamed it to. It's the DPL. In case I need something very dead very soon. From around a couple corners. And then some sonic cannons and a bit of Gauss. Yeah, okay. This is an alright little squad. We'll have some, like, backup resupply people in tow just in case, but really just, like, 5-6 people is plenty. I'd imagine. It's getting really dark, though. I'm scared. It's a bit scary. Oops. Verithan 3Q. What does it mean? It means Yeti doesn't know how to click the OK button, because he keeps just clicking next to the OK button, thinking that he's hit the OK button. I don't know why he doesn't just aim for the center of the button, then this doesn't happen, why he's got to click the edge of stuff all the time, but that's just how he is, apparently. Just like, kind of a little bit in tow, you know? Just continue working at one of these walls, and maybe eventually something happens. What are you guys doing over there? Is XCOM panicking? How are they going berserk so soon? I think they're just bored, sir. This is the guy talking to the ultimate alien. The ultimate alien is asking these questions. I don't know why. Back a bit. Man, depending, I might just see you later. I don't know. This is oddly clear and clean. You know, there's another door to go through. I don't know. It was very chill so far. Not my Teleth, let me tell you what. Back in my day, ooh-wee. Mostly because of the 80 item limit, though. Or 60, whatever it was. One of those, both of those, neither of those, who knows. Stupid item limit, though. You could only have so many items on the ship with you at one time, so if you had 30 people to outfit, good luck. Because the gun and ammo is mostly all of the loadout then. So if you want like a medkit or a melee weapon, I hope you're okay with rocking that as a primary then. Yeah, this is familiar. I remember this. Hello, Lobsterman with the DPL. How's it going? I hope it's going well. Look at the cool wall thingies though, man. This dude's like blowing a little colorful flute thing. Like, man, I don't know if it's supposed to be like water coming out of a gold thing and there's just like gold shimmer to it or what. Just looks like it's hugging like a big candy cane. Weird aliens, man. Is anything coming out to get me? No. No. Okay. What way do we go? Oh. It's this way. This is the way to go. I don't know what this other way is. I think this is one of the, like, monster rooms where there's just, like, a couple oddball things. I don't fully remember. Been a very long time, but much like the second part of the map, this one is a bit of a windy one. You can kind of coil around the entire thing. It's a bit aggravating. Keep a couple people in the back just to resupply in case something happens. That's why I was really looking forward to breaking through the wall if I could. Because, yeah, this is the penultimate room, like right over here. You just have to dig and swim and loop around. Where'd that lobster man go? There should be a tentaculate in here too. This does not feel like a genius difficulty Teleth. I'll be honest. I feel like the numbers got massively nerfed, either in OpenXCOM as a whole or maybe in this mod. This entire Teleth experience has been very whelming. Not overwhelming, not entirely underwhelming. It's just like, I feel like I'm playing on experienced or so. Just to confirm this is nothing. Alright. Don't want to get res in there for backup. They're more for like really scary things. Slash maybe also the last room, because the last room should also have 4 tentaculates? Maybe just 3? Technically, that's it for the end of the supply line. Like, IMZ is the replacement stun launcher, and generally everybody else can just, like, have coffee and chat. Reminisce. Hey, there you are. Hey, you made it. All right. That's a hit. Oops, that's a misclick. Two sonic cannons to bring him down. See, that feels pretty good for lobstermen. 2 sonic cannon shots to bring them down. There's just enough other stuff that's exceptionally tanky that kinda... it just replaces them, you know? It feels like there's a net gain in difficulty regarding being able to kill an alien quickly. There's been a lot of times where it's like, I need this guy dead, but I needed 3, 4 people to do it. It's just sometimes you simply don't have the numbers for it. But the iron armor, on the other hand, has been so much of a game changer that it's like, I feel indestructible sometimes. So many shots have just been completely soaked without any damage to the armor. No fatal wounds, 0 damage taken. Pretty much any time there's been friendly fire as well. We got out of it completely okay. Very weird. Oh, hey. Little Architoid guy going for a wild flank. Thankfully he's an Architoid, so because he's moved, he can't do much. Bye. I don't have a whole lot of time minutes usually. That's why typically the early ships that you do, smalls and very smalls, have a lot of very tight close quarters airlocks, so that the Architoid does have a hope of shooting you after it moves. Some pillars. Oh my god, this is the wrong way. Ah, I feel like such a buffoon. Oh my god. Beep. Get hops around the corner there. Get Ageronis with their cannon up. Jason over there. Wow. Well played, game. I don't suppose I can break these walls, though. There's just going to be that behind it, right? I mean, I'll check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the situation across the board. Okay, Rez, I need you up here then, actually. Outstanding. Well played, game. Well played. I was sure I was going the correct way, and this is just a little monster closet. Is this thing oxidizing? Why does it go green like that? Shrug. You just on patrol, or? Alright. Something to note with lobstermen, historically at least, they do not mind point-blank shooting you with a DPL. It's a thing they do sometimes. Ah, crap, I missed 10 minutes. They know they'll survive. And even if they don't survive, I'm not sure they care much. That's just how they roll. You might just be on a simple back and forth patrol. You might still be okay, Mr. D, but, man, good luck to you either way. So, the wall? Yeah. Alright. Let's go the other way. Eh, crap. Expect to seem just like a little closer every time, but no, seems to be fine. Let's get a DPL down there next turn, I think, or goodbye / IMZ with a stun launcher, also fine. Should be also very effective against lobsters, but with their stun resistance being pretty bad. I am, of course, assuming it's still the same way they've always been. I think for the most part they were just made a little squishier. Just walk it through very nice and easy, alright? He's somewhere over here. Think you hit him. I think you donked him with that. And yeah, he soaked it. Okay, goodbye. It's on you next. What's loaded? Stun. Good, good. I am Zid, you also have stun. Yeah. The last stun, but stun nonetheless. Just a bit of an iffy situation. A lobster man with the DPL can absolutely delete you and still survive. You just need to bring him down safely from afar. Around this awkward T-bend as well. Got him. Tango down. Goodbye, don't talk like that. That's cringe. Huh? Would like to save res generally for that final room, though, in case there are a lot of tentaculates in it. We'll just kind of throw some DPL around and see what happens. Probably the safest way of handling it. Also makes a lot of bubbles, though, so we won't be able to see very well, but... Could also be, depending, we can just DPL and just annihilate the final objective, the 8 pylons that are there. I'll see you when something happens, I think. Because I think we're kind of clear again for a bit. This is exceptionally empty for the left. It is very wild to me. One sectoid down along the way. That was the challenge of this room, I guess. What's the danger in this room? Could probably just push through with like 2 or 3 people, honestly, at this rate. I don't know if there are going to be any tentaculates. There haven't been. There weren't any on the first because we did a full clear. I didn't see any on the second. Even though there should have been at the end. This is like rookie difficulty to left or something. I don't know. I think something might be wrong here, though, generally. This is feeling a bit like a hollow victory. Although with as bizarre as the alien counts have been so far, this mod, it's almost fitting. It's just the opposite type of alien count this time around. A very long hallway, this one. For there just to be one aquatoid in it? Can't be, right? Dude, it totally can be, and also is. Alright, Hops, what's in the next door? What do we got? We'll find out next turn. I almost just want to just stick with these 5. I feel like they could do it the whole way through. I got a few in tow just in case, along with Rose. Still like to spike the final room, but could also be the final room is actually empty. If the final room is empty, man, I don't know. There's a lot of doors opening. There's enemies somewhere. Unless it's just a really busy airlock room. Wait. Couple decent hits. Aimed sonic rifle with Mr. D. Wound him a bit more. Goodbye is loaded with explosive, so watch out for that. Actually, Hobbs, turn your back to him. Your back armor. Oh no, your front armor is still better. Never mind. Your back armor is better than ever, but... yeah. We good. Fine try, goodbye. Fine try. Hide behind the pillar. He might not even come through. Could be on a patrol. Oh no. Wait. What? Oh. Okay. I think part of the door broke at some point because of because of Gabai's explosive. And somebody tried to be clever. Well done, everybody. Excellent work. Jeez. Never even got a chance to come through. Just got knocked out. I think the sectoid did it. And no mind control yet either. Although I only remember mind control being on the first part, not so much the other two parts. I think I remember a bit on this part though. Mostly just long hallways and tentaculates and little odd rooms of just like 2x2. Just like, this tile is a deep one, this tile is an aquatoid, that tile is a Gilman. Just literally just like 1, 2, 3, 4 aliens. It was very weird. I think that was just the one time, but for some reason it's a very strong memory I have of Teleth now. That happens sometimes. And playthroughs kind of blur together and you get these sort of false memories of like, that's always been that way, but it was just the one time. It's just for whatever reason quite memorable. Alright, come along everybody. Okay, keep up, keep up. Being shot at? Excuse me? Bad news for you though. This armor doesn't care. Usually. Until it does. Then it's very bad for me. Man. There we go. Of course you miss. Yeah, I got him. Next. Jason, go, go, go! Find out what's behind the door next turn. Yeah, it's just like one room and enemy, maybe two. At least it's lobstermen, but on the other hand, lobstermen have been nerfed so much that they're also not really much of a concern. It's like the T'Soth are almost as tanky as lobstermen. Well done. I guess they're going berserk. So somehow there's enough of them dying quickly enough that they're going berserk. Crap. Run away! Maybe? Seems to have hurt him a bit at least. Grenades. Grenades? Grenade. Alright. Can somebody get the door for me? Thank you. Ah, that's not good enough. Alright. Operation DPL. That means scatter and run. Ah! Maybe he like panics and just drops it or something because he's hurt now. And apparently their morale's low enough that they're considering berserk and stuff. Or he just run up and try to melee. I guess it's pretty effective. I'll be honest. Ouchie. Not a lot of fatal wounds, but boy does that penetrate armor and do proper damage. Okay, Jason. Time to swap out. We're ready for a replacement over here. There you go. Give Hops Jason's, and Jason can have Hops's, because Jason, I don't think you're going to be doing a whole lot anymore. Be sure to grab the ammo before you go. I'll keep you in the back just in case, but yeah, I don't know. If it keeps being just like one room and enemy, then yeah, I really just need a few people. Like, I still even have these backup folks way up here. Just in case. You never know when, like, maybe a grenade goes off or something, though. Nice to have sort of another squad. 2 sonic cannons and a stun launcher. So that's a pretty okay little hit squad. They can get stuff done. Alright. I'm just about ready for this next room. I think the next room is a bit of an airlock thing again, though. I don't know. Yeah, kind of, sort of. It's like another choose your own adventure. Which door do we go through? Unload. Onto your leg. Throw that onto the shoulder. And there you go. You're still ready for combat just in case we need something, but otherwise just hang out in the back. You'll be alright. There's been a few deep ones here, haven't there? Or maybe just a couple. I just remember there being like 1 or 2. I think we're still on track. It's been so long, I don't really remember much. What the? I just killed you. What? Man, somebody else go. I'm weirded out. Hops? Okay, this is too many deep ones. I don't remember this room at all. I don't know where we are. Crap, it's been too long. Oh no. This looks like a really small closet type thing. Okay, they lead to the same room. This is like adjacent to the final room. Strange. No, Jason, you're staying back. What are you doing? Get out of here, dude. Your hand fell off earlier. You can't be here. Is everybody else just like back at the LZ at the big zone change room, just chatting, having a coffee, blah 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 blah. Can we get some light back there, maybe? I'd appreciate some light. Vision. Then what's here? Okay. A lot of doors leading to the same big, massive, open area. You can cover the entire room with one of these doors and be sure that the other doors are clear as well. I'm not really sure what the point is of this. Oh, hey. Can I help you? 133 sonic cannon in the back. And yeah, from here we can just like watch each other's backs, sort of. It's like a little boss arena though, without the boss. This would be where you fight like the mini boss before the actual boss. It just exists just to drain a little bit of your extra resources. It'll require like a really weird mechanic to fight it if it's going to be like a Final Fantasy game. You know the type. Oh, this is nothing over here actually. Lol. Okay, never mind. Maybe we do use the whole map? I don't remember using the whole map. Outstanding. Okay, I'm gonna say it's the doorway doing it. I don't know if I can blame you both. Surely you're both not that terrible. Okay, well, since this all ended up kind of being nothing, it all just sort of leads to the same area and so many doors. Again, I don't remember this massive room, and I don't know why it exists. I'm sure the map didn't change in this mod. I don't know. Try again. Okay. I saw you. You pointed the gun at Hops just then. I saw that. Don't you think I didn't see that? You're lucky Hops is desensitized to this kind of tomfoolery. You'd get a shoe thrown at you otherwise, man. You watch it. The hidden movement last turn was very quick. I thought for a second there's only like a thing or two camping around still. These doors. Okay, so maybe it was like this lobster man running around this whole time that was opening all these doors. At least these rooms are like kind of big, and it's still linear. It's not just a grid of little closets to have to go through. You can't really be flanked and surprised. That's my trouble with it ultimately, is it takes so many 10 minutes just to look around, and then when you run out of time, it's because you've opened 5 doors this turn. Something just comes up from the side because there's other doors there, and it's like, what you meant to do? Verithin with a roundhouse kick for old time's sake up through the doorway. Up to the next doorway so that some of the light can bleed through when we open that. And I think that'll be the penultimate room that I initially wanted to breach into. You can see how much time that would have saved. This part is long. Not as long as the second part, because the second part there's a lot to fight along the way, and it's a lot of hallways and stuff, but it's kind of similar, I guess. I guess it is kind of similar after all. Teleth is just really long for no reason. Alright, Tarvin, what do we got? Okay. Good. And over there? Not a lot. Alright. So, you're not a lobsterman on patrol, which is kind of what I would prefer, but alright. That's fine. We can handle that. We've got... the DPL's ages away. My god. Pasta Buzz, open some doors, please. Raz! We need you. Need you to launch a soup can down the hallway over here and take this thing out. Because I'm not sure if IMZ can do it. Well, you can probably do it with the goodbye. Not IMZ. The other one. Yeah, it seems to be on maybe just like a back and forth patrol. We can probably just open the door and blast it next turn with that. We don't have to use the DPL. Save those for the final room. Yep, it's not there this turn. Next turn it might be though. But cool. Simple patrols are easy peasy. Anything else in here? Like another one. Hey guys! Knocks on the wall. And that's it. That's the final room right here. Easy. It's simple. If you got a way to break through walls with like that chainsword mod or whatever it is, man, do that. This mission's not worth doing proper. Neither's the second part. Do the skip on both. And this room ought to have some tentaculates in it, so I will use Res to help preemptively clear the way once we open the doors. Make sure we're clear. It's just a lot of rooms with just a thing. Like, what? Like, a mission like this is how I imagine, like, tier 1 bases to be, and not as long. But just the sort of thing where it's a bit closed off. It's less open. There's not a lot of aliens there. It's a lot of just like things on patrol and stuff, rather than just the free-flowing anybody goes anywhere or whatever it wants to do. Because it's tier 1, right? You're meant to be able to do that kind of early, I'd like to think. I'd imagine. In my head. / dreams. But, it turned out to be a lot of gillmen with DPLs, though. I don't know. Intended? Hard to say. That's not a tentaculate. Oh, please. That's the ultimate alien, by the way. Beautiful, isn't it? Fantastic. Sonic cannon. Tonk. Fine hit. Not enough to bring it down. Wait on the DPL, because I'm genuinely curious if this is all that's in there. Okay, there's more somewhere. Okay. Alright, that's a little better. Ooh, missed a little bit, but hey, it took out a couple of the control rods. That's nice. The firing accuracy of 135, you still miss sometimes. That's why I baby it so much. Like, I don't know if it does the roll initially or how it works exactly, but if you have like a point here and a point here, its autocorrection is going to be pretty big plus minus that it might hit one of these pillars. But if you really walk it through, it can't deviate off course so much. Unless your accuracy is terrible, then God knows. It's kind of like if I were just to shoot the sonic cannon, right? If I shot a target that's over there, a little bit of deviation can turn into quite a bit of spread, but if I'm like right here, I can't deviate so much that I miss this wall. Pops, feel free to prove me wrong. But look, I'm pretty sure I'm right. Just don't know if it rolls point to point or how it works, or if it just like does a big roll at the start and then just chooses based on the outcome. I have no idea. That's why I like to walk it through, especially little corridors like that. The more points you throw it, the better off you are, because it's probably not going to go so off course. Take a shot, and to turn. Is this literally the only thing that's left? Is a hallucinoid? Oh my god. It is, isn't it? Bug hunt mode activated. Enemies are visible on the minimap. There's something left? Yo, this minimap. It's a tough minimap to read. Oh, hey. So... is it like a tri-scene or... tri-scene? God, I haven't fought a tri-scene yet. Man, we didn't see any tri-scenes. That's for the better, honestly. Tri-scene down there would actually be a pretty okay little sort of boss. I don't know if I'm reading the bug hunt mode thing right, but it looks like there's something over here. Another hallucinoid. Okay, that looks to be all the aliens. Yeah. Yeah, that they're... Note into... Okay, so... Teleth has been modified. 100%. It's been made very easy. Exceptionally easy, I feel. Didn't spot a single tentaculate the entire way. This third thing was just a room with a couple aliens here and there. But that's it. Just like a little adventure. Huh. Alright. Ta-da. So that was like, that's like how I expect Teleth to be if you're playing on Rookie or maybe Experience. No tentacles at all, it's hallucinoids, big 2x2 units, they can't even fit through the doors. Simple patrols on stuff. The scariest thing there being the tri-scenes, but 2x2 units inherently exceptionally weak to explosives because of the 2x2 nature of them. And Gilman, deadliest alien, most effective weapon, heavy Gauss. I'm surprised about that. I would have thought it would have been the hydrojet cannon with the ZR bite ammo. Killed 649, captured 159, recruited 110, lost 72. Drats. Oftentimes I have less than 100 Aquanauts recruited, but oh well. Oh yeah. Alright. Well, yeah, no, that was honestly, all in all, a pretty okay mod. For like, it feels like TFTD, but it's a little more. Because you got like the World of Terrifying Silence is like the only other TFTD mod that's like large that I know of. And that's like too much. That's like an overhaul. I always consider that to be like an expansion, but it does change a lot if you're looking for just TFTD. That's maybe a little bit too much. This is a little bit like, kind of like a Harmony type of thing, where it's like, yeah, I know Terror from the Deep. I'd be up for playing that. Oh, OpenXCOM, what's that all about? And you can like, you know, oh, here's the potential. And so a couple things are a bit different than OpenXCOMified, and it's just a little bit different to sort of highlight and showcase. And I think for the most part, though, we got issues with the UFOpedia entries. We need a spell check. Like a couple passes of a spell check. Go through, get those strings fixed, because a lot of these strings, there's just strings visible. Shouldn't see strings, but they're there. Allegedly, there's like ZR by proximity grenades that you can get that just don't unlock. I don't know. It's like we need like a general just quality pass over everything. If you sort the researches to make sure those are connected to what they're supposed to unlock, because there's also stuff that I was able to build without having the research done. There's a lot of stuff that seems to not unlock or unlocks a bit early. The typos and awkward grammar in the UFOpedia entries. The mistranslated strings. You get that sorted and we're basically there. Like, this is pretty okay. Teleth on higher difficulties needs a look. Alien counts across the board on higher difficulties needs a look. I think that needs to be toned down a lot. Less DPLs, probably. Maybe save that for Superhuman. I don't play Superhuman anymore because of that. Usually Genius is okay. So I thought. But otherwise, you know, this has been quite okay. I like this. You give it a little bit of quality. I think there's like fundamentally nothing too wrong with this, though. I quite enjoyed this overall. This has been good. I think this was your first time doing an open. I think you did a pretty good job for a first time. If it's your second or third mod, I don't know. But I think you mentioned this being your first mod, and I think it's a pretty okay first mod to have done. I know there was a lot early on that was happening, where it's just problem after problem after problem. A lot of those issues were just, a major update. I think this save went through 2 major updates that would have been save breaking, but we sort of brute forced it and forced our way through. So some of that I'll attribute to that, but otherwise I enjoyed this a lot. I do have another OpenXCOM mod that I'm going to look at. I'm not too sure on doing a proper series on it after second thought, but I got to look into it a little bit and see. I've got a couple problems with it, and I'm not sure how major the problems are. It could just be an early game thing. Could have been really bad luck. Got to take a look at it and see. But I got another mod lined up, so if you didn't get into this series as a name in game, fear not, there are more opportunities. Because I plan on doing some more OpenXCOM stuff. I do enjoy OpenXCOM quite a lot. I might be delaying a little bit, though, just to clear out some of the other games that I've got on my watch list. But it'll happen. Hopefully soon. Hopefully very soon, but we'll see.